guys were making your way to the House of the Inspired Hands, as that was what was instructed by one of the investigators from the big fireball incident. And as that was happening, Sin was getting attacked by a strange metal bird that lodged from the roof of the temple and managed to sustain a cut until Greg came in and destroyed the bird, which then brought out a dragonborn from the temple to come out and see you guys. And this bronze dragonborn introduces themselves as Valletta, who is a worker in the House of the Inspired Hands, and as such, Sin, knowing this, starts to demand for compensation as they have received a cut upon them. And Valletta is a bit unfamiliar with a strange bird contraption that could have harmed Sin. However, she then comes to the realization of who it may be. So she gets you guys to come along into the House of the Inspired Hands, in which she takes you to the attic area where you guys are then introduced to the robot automation-like creature known as a Nimblewright. And this one you guys are introduced to is Nim, who is a bronze-looking one, comes from this place known as Lantern. So Nim, using the sign language, conveys that they had created the bird. They were afraid that you guys were going to come in and attack it, and the main reason being is that it knows who actually launched the fireball, and it had conveyed this through sign language. They had created another Nimblewright, which is the one that left him. So Valletta, disturbed by the information, requests that you guys find it and dispose of it, as it seems to be a danger to the city. And as such, she promises you to give you a reward as well as a special invention of hers. And she suggests that you start your search in the dock ward, as from time to time, people from Lantern, they buy and sell their automations. So she suggests that you find the Lanternese merchants over there in hopes of finding the Nimblewright that threw the fireball. And she then also gives you a Nimblewright detector, which is what you guys can use to also detect Nimblewrights within the area. So with that, you guys head on to the dock ward, and you find the Lanternese ship and a Lanternese merchant, and it's there that you are met with Zardor Zord, who seems to be the one that is the head of like the selling of these like automation robots. And Zardor Zord is actually surprised by the appearance of both Sin and the Natsu, the Rolinrahel sisters. And as such, seeing their presence, he offers you guys a fancy lunch on the boat, and he starts to ask a few questions, and he lets off a bit more information than I guess he should know, as he believes that this fireball incident may be in conflict with the Gentarim, which is the Thieves Guild, and the Xanathar Guild, which is an underground criminal guild, for something known as the Stone of Golor, which you guys heard about like earlier, pretty much near the start of your adventure. So he believes that some of this is related to the fireball incident, and after the lunch, you guys thank Zardor Zord, and you start to use the detector to find the rogue Nimblewright. And as you guys begin to move out, it's there that you bump into Rainier, and Rainier Neverember, who seems to have been looking for you guys. And as such, he reveals that he was actually on his way to the dock ward because at first he was actually following a lead to find the Gentarim, as he believes that one of the victims from the fireball incident, the gnome that was going towards your guys' manor, is his father's gnome spy known as Dalakar, and he had been mysteriously missing. So he believes that Dalakar had the Stone of Golor, and after hearing of the fireball incident, believes that Dalakar was going to give you guys the stone. But unfortunately was silenced, and you guys have told him that the stone seems to have been missing. So he then suspects that this potentially could be the act of one of the assassins from the Gentarim, a guy by the name of Erstal Floxen. What was that, sorry?
The fucking gnomes.
Yeah. He believes that the fireball was the act of a Gentarim assassin by the name of Erstal Floxing, and that's why he was heading to the dock ward, is hoping to find any of the Gentarim there that he could question. As such, you guys agreed to split up and then reconvene to sort of share your information. So he's gone back to the Duckhorn, and you guys have started to follow the Nimblewright detector to find the rogue Nimblewright. So you guys move on. It starts to approach evening, and you follow the lead that the detector is pointing to, but then the detector seems to have lost its power. But it seems the last direction it's pointed to seems to be this building, which seems quite luxurious. And you guys try to get in. It doesn't seem like there's any way of getting in. You try opening the door. It seems pretty high enough to climb up. But you strongly believe that the Nimblewright is in there, so you ask around, and you do find someone that just gives a few information, revealing that the owner goes by the name of Growlhund, and as such, Sin coming up with a good idea of writing down the name Growlhund on the paper bird and writing down a message, sends it across, and the bird flies off into the villa. And as such, the gates seem to have opened up, and you guys have stepped in. But as you have stepped in, it doesn't seem as though your welcome is quite a warm one, as this strange, like humanoid but undead-like creature and two mastiff dogs notice your appearance. They don't seem pretty friendly, and they're looking to attack. So, can everybody roll initiative for me, please?
Yeah, I hope I roll high.
Roll low.
But now I've just jinxed myself. It's not too bad. 16's not too bad.
Zuka's gonna roll 20.
Me?
I'm gonna 16.
I'll roll second 20. Wait.
Yeah. And 8.
Correct. 8.
Oh, damn.
Yes,
Sandy, initiative?
Yes,
So nice.
Oh,
I was hoping Zuka would go fast.
no. I just realized if I don't press it first, I will never go first. Oh, wait.
That's Arcana.
Wait, I
Wait,
pressed it by accident.
I lost my chat box.
Ignore that.
It shows it. 17.
Yeah, I see you got 17.
Let me see. I'll text.
You should just be able to change it at the top. That's if you're on a different tab.
There we go. Got it? Yep. Alright. Starting at the top of the round, it is going to be D Natsu's turn. So D Natsu, you've just kind of walked out across through the gates, and you can hear the growling of the mastiffs as they are looking at you, pretty unfriendly.
Okay. Let me see if I can move. Can I move? Why can't I move?
You zoom this in a little bit. There we go.
Just moving my screen. Dude, it's been a while. I've been, the Mastiff, right? Which one is that again? Is that...
That's like these creatures here,
Yeah.
growling at you. And you see
Okay.
this like strange, kind of like, it's like flesh. It looks like it's rotting. It still mostly looks human.
Yeah, ghoul. That's my guess. It's ghoul.
And I'm going to move in the bushes and hide.
That's a tree.
Oh, that's a tree, god damn it.
Climb up the tree and hide.
I will climb up the tree and hide.
You could go behind the tree if you want and hide.
Okay, so
Camouflage.
I'll go there.
Okay.
But do I have to make a check?
Yeah, I'd say make a stealth check.
Stealth. God damn it.
Alright. That's gonna be your turn.
Yes.
Alright. So it's gonna be this one's turn. Noticing Dinatsu has kind of just got away. It puts its nose to the ground, and seeing you run, it's running towards you. As you then hear the bolt, and it is going to bite at you. It's kind of low, to be fair. That would be an 11 to hit, which I don't think hits.
Okay. Why don't you
Sure.
actually roll it in game? In the
I like
roll
rolling dice. Oh no, it does hit. Holy crap! Your armor class is 11.
You should have just accepted it. Andy.
Yeah. I had to look. So you are going to take 5 points of damage for me.
Okay.
And I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh,
Of course.
he's got a disease or some shit.
8. Alright, so the massive has run across to you and it begins to bite at you. And as it does, it bites into your shoulder. You reel back, feeling from the pain. As you are then knocked prone onto the ground as the massive lets go and is back at its feet. That's going to be its turn, and then it's going to be Sin's turn.
Yay, right. What am I gonna do? So how far can you go? 30 feet, isn't it?
Mm.
I can go there, can't I?
Yep. There are trees in the way if you're going to try and do like a ranged shot.
Only their trunks. Like, where would the trunks be? Like,
Right in that center of it, yeah.
yeah. So if I'm like standing here, you know, you can go straight through.
Depends on how thick the tree trunks are.
Yeah. I'm just saying there will be a bit of a difficulty. Now, it will be a straight roll, but...
Anyway, I am going to use 2 sorcery points to cast darkness on myself.
Okay.
On my
Please don't let
on my
around.
hand jewelry specifically.
Okay.
So I've got to remember how to make that circle thing. How big is it? It's 24, isn't it?
Yes.
Darkness.
34 radius.
How does it stay there?
You're the one that figured it out last time.
Yeah, it's changed since then.
Has it?
Fade. There we go.
Okay, you got it.
Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Oh, a circle.
Oh, this bit. Means I can't press anything.
If this darkness is around you,
Let me... Wait, let go? I'll try and make it, I guess.
Oh, what if I click? If I click, it disappears.
Yeah, let go. I'll make it. I just need to get the right stuff. Oh my god, never mind. Still on a different layer. It's because like it picks up.
And they've made it easier to make it. It's just now it won't stay where it is.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm using like the measure thing, and it measures it. And as long as I don't click, it stays there. So what I can do is I can just not bother clicking and just leave it there. And every time I move, I'll just redo it.
Leave your thing. I'll just draw around it. I'll leave it up.
Oh, you want me to leave it up?
Yeah, leave it up for a second. And then I'll just... Oh, that's 35 feet. There you go. That should be... You can let go now.
Can you move that though?
No.
No.
But I'll just delete it and then draw it again. Alright, so you've cast darkness, so you've channeled your jewelry, and then and the darkness is expelled out from your hand. What else are you doing?
I don't think I can do anything in a bonus action, can I?
Depends on what you got classified as a bonus action. Do you have anything as a bonus action?
I don't think so.
Alright. It is gonna be this one's turn. As this mastiff is gonna go towards Greg.
There we go.
And it's gonna try and bite you. That's gonna be a 17 to hit. That's gonna be a hit. So you will take 5 points of damage. And I'm gonna need you to make a strength saving throw. Greg.
Fine to know. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, so Mastiff goes up to you, it runs up and then leaps in and gets a bite onto your hand, and then you kind of just shake it off, and you hear the growl. It is then going to be Luna's turn. That is.
Oh, God. Is that thing attached to me? Yes?
Nothing. What? Nothing's attached to you.
Oh wait. That's move
That's
away.
your owlbear.
Yeah, that's your owlbear.
Oh, it's because it's something red. I want to. Wait, let's see. Oh. Yeah. Where's the ruler thing? Is it this? Okay. Wait, where's Andy's character? Is that Andy's character here?
It's behind that tree.
Oh frick, it's so smart. First. I want to try to attack this one. This one here.
Alright. So you're just gonna throw a shot at it?
Yeah.
Alright. Make a ranged attack for it, please.
I just got an awesome text.
Everyone!
21 will hit. Roll for damage.
Is it under plus damage here?
That should be the thing at the bottom.
7.
Alright, so you fire off a bow, and you fire off an arrow, and it goes, and you hit the mastiff, and as you do, you hear the cry of the mastiff, and how do you want to do this?
Oh wait, is that?
Weak.
I want to shot through the hat and it's flat.
Alright, so you hear the cry, and as you do, the arrow pierces through the mastiff, and then it reaches to the other side of the villain. As you can see the heart pulse and the blood drip down. As that one is gone.
Is this going to be like a really short combat and I've wasted 2 sorts of points?
What are you getting the owlbear to do? I forgot what you named the owlbear.
Nona!
Just name it Nono. Alright, what are you getting Nono the owlbear to do?
Attack this thing.
Alright. So the owlbear goes, you hear as it starts wrong on its feet. How far is that? That took 5. Took 5.
I think we're able to reach there, right?
It's struggling through the hedge.
No.
If I forget what its speed is. Oops. 30. It's gonna have to stop there.
No.
Alright, and Because I'll make the roll. So it's gonna go in and take a bite at it. Hits. So none of the other deals 9 points of damage to it as it stands up on the hedge and goes and gets out its beak and bites into the mastiff. As it does, it bites onto the neck, clamping on it as the dog is crying up, and then Dodo spits it out, and as it does, the mastiff falls limp onto the ground, killing it. Is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
I don't think there's anything else. Oh, because the outbreak has come back. Oh, it's time, right?
It's used up all of its movement.
Okay. Oh, nothing then. Okay.
Alright. Greg, it's gonna be your turn.
Yeah. Fuck. I guess move there and attack it.
Where are you moving?
Yeah.
Okay.
First, I'm gonna rage, of course. And then I'm gonna attack it.
I'm gonna rage if you kill it in
No,
one turn.
I don't attack it.
No, you need to. Is that the roll for it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
What am
Okay. I thought that was the damage.
No.
The damage roll. Okay, yeah, you do not hit. So you run up and you try to go for a hit for it, but you just narrowly miss by in your confusion of trying to hit this strange creature. It is then gonna be. Oh, is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
Nope. I did rage on my bonus.
Oh, you did, yeah. It's gonna be its turn. Seeing as you attacked it, it's going to start chanting in the mysterious spell, like in a language that you guys can't quite understand. As you can just hear the crunch. Greg, I am going to need you to do a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, not wisdom.
You're not a -1 in that, are you?
No, 0.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's not long, though.
So, as he starts chanting it, you then start to see these like chains appear onto your person. And as they do, they seem as if they weigh a lot, and they seem to be restricting you. You all of a sudden find that you can't move your body, and you're stuck in place.
And now, next turn now, can attack a Ginny if he fucks off.
You wouldn't be able to do an attack of opportunity. You are currently paralyzed.
Yeah, but look like a strong dude.
Not strong enough.
You literally cannot move.
What is that whole person?
It is.
It's got a
Sure.
shiny, right?
So what will save you?
See this. He then begins to move. And then, while in the chains, he starts to cast. Actually, no. It was
You
just
can
move.
cast again.
He'll move. Well, technically, yes.
Okay.
But he won't do that one. He's just going to be there, and he's going to end his turn there. It is then going to be the top of the round, the Natsu's turn.
Well, of course.
He's summoned by Tau as my action.
Can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. Let me see.
You got the sister.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm there, right? I will lick my wounds and regroup over here. And hide behind this wall.
How are you getting that though?
Well, can't I just go, yeah, there's 15, and then move around, yeah.
15, and then go from that, 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, see? I'll be Gucci. Just make a stealth check again?
Yeah, you can make a stealth check.
I'll make a
Oh
stealth
yeah, you would have to make a stealth check. If you're trying to hide.
Fuck yeah.
Does that mean he can still attack now as well?
No.
No.
Oh, was
He's
that
not-
an action he used?
He's not a rogue. He can't bonus
yeah.
action hide.
Yeah.
That's not allowed. Alright, so that's gonna be your turn. It's gonna be Sid's turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna move. I can just move there, can't we?
Mm.
So yeah, I'll move there. So then that moves to there. Sorry, Greg, you're in the darkness now as well, but it doesn't matter, you're paralysed.
Paralyzed and blind.
Alright,
Great lads.
let go of it. Let go of the circle.
Oh, I'm on the wrong button. There we go. Right, and then I'm gonna firebolt that dude, that undead dude. And because he can't see me, I get to attack with advantage.
No advantage.
It is, that's the rules. Unseen attackers. He can't see me. Rules of the game.
I thought that was the feat that you were taking.
No. It's the basic mechanics of the game. If an enemy can't see you and you attack him, you get to attack with advantage. I even just looked it up.
Alright. I'll allow it.
It's what makes this build so OP.
19 will hit.
And this is where I roll a 1.
One more damage than I would have done.
Oh. I did that wrong.
Slash.
Yeah.
2 points of damage.
Double your protection. Nice.
Damn.
So you fire off a firebolt out of the darkness, and as you do, you hit it as it seems to be like just shakes it off. His head creaks back into shape. And things seem fine from his end. It's then going to be Luna's turn. You can shoot from there.
And just to prove I wasn't lying about it, I'll put that there. Unseen attackers and targets. Just so you guys know I'm not making it.
I know you're not making it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot them for now. Can I shoot?
Hopefully you do more damage than me.
I'm gonna shoot.
23 will hit.
I wish I had a +7.
10 points of damage. So you fire off your arrow. As you do, kind of hits off into his shoulder. What are you getting no to do? Alright, so the arrow goes, and it goes behind, and he's gonna try and bite his butt. Is, you know what his thing is. He hits, so he goes in for the butt bite, and he deals a total of 3 points of damage to it. No goes to run away, but it's gonna provoke an attack of opportunity. Well, 14, that will hit.
Yep.
It's nice knowing you. It's alright though. We can stuff him and taxidermy him and put him in the tavern, or her, him or her.
So it's gonna be 4 points of damage to Nono. The thing moves out and hits it across with its dagger. Yes, 4 points of damage.
Nothing.
It is then gonna be Greg's turn. Greg, you're gonna need to do a wisdom saving throw for me, please. Yep.
And minus. You said 3 or 4? I can't remember.
18. So, as chains are wrapped around you, you are paralyzed and you cannot move. You then, with your blind rage, break it off. And as you do, you feel yourself free.
Is that my action or what?
I don't know.
That would be your end of your action. Yep. That will be the end of your turn.
I can't move either.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the wisdom saving throw is supposed to be done at the end of your turn, but there's not really anything you do while paralyzed.
Go on then, I guess.
But you're also blinded as well.
Is then going to be strange creature's turn. It starts to cast another spell, and you start to hear it murmur. What he then summons out is this strange, like, sword. Need to get the token for it. He summons up this strange kind of like sword.
Yeah, go Wombo.
And if we kill the summoner, does the sword disappear?
Who knows? It appears before you, Luna.
Well, you can't see Andy. You can't see me or Greg.
So he is then going to continue murmuring, and going to need Nono the owlbear to do a dexterity saving throw.
How do I do that?
Roll a d20 plus.
Wait, is this last roll?
Yeah. 1d20 plus 1.
1d20 plus 1. Okay.
11. So he tries to murmur up something and conjures up this kind of like flame, but none of the owlbear manages to dodge right out of the way of it as it kind of tucks and rolls. That's going to be it for his turn. Go back to top of the round. It's going to be D-Natsu's turn.
Can't see shit, right? Because the area over, like, here from me is blacked out.
So that area there, like the area where Sin is darkness.
No. Oh, no. But
You're
I can't
on
see.
top. You're on top.
Well,
you're-
beyond there, like here. Right?
Yeah.
Well, we should be able to.
Yeah, you can't see. You can't see the building.
Wait.
Well, other than the building itself.
Is that him?
Like, I can't see the building.
Like, you can't see the building, but, like, the rest of it is stuff inside. You would be able to see stuff like this.
Yeah, because
But-
I see the.
And
Currently, you are behind a wall as well.
and hidden. He is.
Let's see.
He is.
Well,
She is.
She is in hiding.
Yes.
Does that mean he gets to attack with advantage?
It would mean that.
I can hit this dude. Let's see.
But he
This
would have
guy's-
to go out of his hiding spot.
Is that an action to get on the wall?
Well, I mean, you're behind a wall. If you're gonna do an attack now, like, how are you gonna go through the wall?
So I would have to get on top of the wall first. So I'll just move. I'll just move. Let me see. This is say 10.
But then you'd be same, so you won't be attacking with advantage.
No, I know. But I can't because I'm getting on top of the wall is an action, right?
But you can't get on top of the wall.
Oh.
Because the only way we could get in here is because the gate opened.
Different.
Otherwise, we would have already climbed over it.
Fair enough.
I mean, you could try climbing up the wall, but yeah, that would be an action.
Let's see. It's 10. From here, 10. I just move there. Move here.
Even when there's the... Okay, you'll move there. Yeah, you're gonna get an attack of opportunity from the weapon.
Oh, of course, but never mind.
It just
Well, I
attack
mean, you
the
can still
weapon.
move there if you want. Or
No, I don't want. I already lost inch. I'm gonna. Can I attack the weapon?
you could attack the weapon, yeah.
Is this line of sight for me?
I would say you would have to move almost to
One
where
up.
the next. Yeah.
I can just move one up here.
Hmm.
Okay. And then I'll attack. Let me see. What the fuck? Oh, I have to roll. Fuck. What was it again? Roll 2d. I forgot. 20 plus 5?
It's 1d20 plus 5.
1d20. Oh, 1d20. Plus 5. Okay.
You do not hit.
God damn it.
So you try to fire off your Eldritch Blast, and as you do, it manages to swing out of the way, avoiding your hit.
End turn.
Alright, it's gonna be Sin's turn.
Oh yeah. Now, do I move out of the way for you, Greg? So you're no longer in the darkness.
Okay.
So look, that would still be in it. How far does this go down? Like, could I move to?
You are currently seeing the building. Like, you can see the sort of like doors to the building, and then the rest of this is a building. Here.
Could move to like down there. Could I move to down there? 10, 20. Yeah, I could move down there. I think that's what I'll do. Because I'm still in line of sight, aren't I, from there?
Yeah.
There we go then.
Mess that up.
It'd be so much easier if they just put another option on here to just keep that circle.
Like, you can move the circle, which is so annoying, but like, it keeps mistaking the things that I'm clicking on. So it thinks I'm like clicking on like the map, and I don't want to move the map, for instance.
Yeah.
Alright,
But
that's
if this
good.
circle that I put down, like, if that could be moved and stay there, it'd be so much better.
Isn't it like stepping or something?
It's on the measure one, so yeah, it's like snap to center.
Yeah. Wait, what's staying?
You can use the, I think it's, oh, what was it? The paintbrush, the ellipse.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I can use lips, but like
that.
when I make the shape, it doesn't let me choose the shape. Like, I can't click on it. Oh, now I can. I couldn't before.
Yeah, you can with this. Like that, and
Like,
you can move it like that. Is that
my
the same?
issue was that it was...
So I could keep that there.
Yeah, my issue was that every time I click on the circle, it just doesn't want to be clicked on. Like, if I click on your one, which I should be able to, yeah, it's just like, nope, you're clicking on the map, which is really annoying. Or my drawing, for instance. But anyway, okay, so you move down.
Yeah, and then I'll flyball again. Damn.
Natural 20.
Yeah. Go advantage. So that is, what do I roll for that?
You roll an additional damage die.
So 2d10.
With the modifier.
Or modifier.
Oh, right, it's just firebolt.
Yeah, I haven't got Agonizing Blast. Not yet. I'll have to get to level 6 for that.
Alright. So, get out your jewelry and you fire off 2 firebolts as they hone in on the guy. As they hit him from behind. He takes 8 points of damage.
See, this is the power of darkness.
That's gonna be your turn.
Yeah, I haven't got anything to do with using a bonus.
Is that gonna be Luda's turn?
If I move, will it attack me?
You might provoke an attack of opportunity from it.
We are back. Food is here.
Give me some.
But the thing is, like, I can't disengage if it's not engaged, right?
Sorry, what? You would have to. You could disengage, where you're not doing combat, so therefore it can't provoke an attack of opportunity.
But that also wastes your turn.
Yeah, well, that takes up your action.
But it's gonna hit you on its turn anyway.
It's too close, I can't attack it.
Yeah, but it can probably move the same distance as you, so it's gonna either follow and attack you anyway, or attack Andy's character. It's not gonna be able to do. Like, how much health have you got? Like 30?
No.
Like 20.
29.
20, yeah,
Pretty close to 30.
So it's not gonna one shot you.
Fine, I freaking do a melee attack.
Like, I'm not saying you have to do a melee attack either. I'm just saying.
No, because like I can't shoot it because it's too close. Obviously, it won't do anything.
Isn't there a feat that allow it to point blank shot?
That might be, but she has to get to the level.
Yeah, I'm not at that level.
Next turn, maybe. I mean, next level.
I guess I have to do a melee attack then.
Well, you don't have to. You can still just use your action to disengage.
Or you can move back, because even if it does hit you, that still doesn't stop you from doing an action. Like, you can be hit by it. That doesn't prevent you from anything else. So you could take the gamble if you want as well.
You could risk it, yeah. So there's
Like,
a few options.
it's not like, oh, I move out the way, then it stops it. It's like you might take a bit of damage, but you can still do the things that you need to do. It's just you might take a bit of damage.
Basically, what I did to Albert, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to move enough so I can shoot it.
That'd be any different. You could move 5 feet and then shoot.
Going there will put you in the wall, so you can't be in the wall.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can go there if you want. Like in that area.
I don't think the move will work though. What the heck is that?
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to chase you into close combat. It seems like a spellcaster. It's only got like a dagger.
What's it?
Yeah, that thing.
That's not a move down here. Not here, but what's the goal? I think it's struggle, right? I can't move like here.
Yeah, you can move them.
Okay, shoot. What? How close do I have to be for me to be able to?
I think you just don't need to be in melee.
You don't need to be 5. Yeah, you could be 10 feet away and still shoot things.
So what is it like?
That's about because you said that is the wall, right? So
5 feet.
It has to be around here. Okay, it has to be around here.
You could be here and it won't hit you. I'm pretty sure. Because you're out of melee distance. Unless it was like a reach weapon with a 10-foot reach. Which it isn't.
Well, first, so are you moving there?
Around here or
Yeah.
Here. Yeah.
Because as you move there, it's going to do an attack of opportunity. So it will do that.
What? I can still attack it, yeah?
One sec. So that will be a 20 to hit. Oops, got that one.
And then 29 damage.
I hope fucking not.
alright, we got plenty of potions, haven't we?
So you're going to take 6 points of damage. As
That's
you try to get out of the way, it does a slash to you as you take a clean cut from it.
not that bad, I guess. Can I use it?
Yeah, you can make a shot at him.
No.
That will hit.
No. Oh, use it.
Four's better than nothing. Better than my 2 from earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, so you fire off your bow, and as you do, like, it kind of hits and spins, the sword spins a little bit, but it gets back into position.
Oh.
It takes 4 points of damage.
Yeah. So basically, it's like the other one. It attacked you if you hit it, basically, move away.
It is then going to be Greg's turn.
Alright, what about my outfit?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be
Yeah,
your
you can-
Albert. What do you want your Albert to do?
But Suki can still move if she wants.
Oh, yeah, she can still move.
Luna can.
Oh, wait, I want
Luna can still move.
I move around here. Right? That's
Okay.
30.
You can move there.
I guess like carry on the outfit like thing.
Get the Albert to bite its butt.
Yeah.
The Albert goes. So, doesn't quite land the hit. It tries to go for the bite, but misses it
No.
as it lands on its feet.
Poor outfit.
It's going to be Greg's turn now.
Poor outfit.
Mm-hmm.
So five
Okay.
free, the darkness has moved. You run up to go hit the guy. Make an attack roll.
Oh, time to hit again. See you next time.
You get out your maul and you try to go in for a hit. As you do, the weird creature manages to dodge out of the way. It is then going to be top of the round, D Natsu's turn. Oh wait, no, sorry, not D Natsu's. It's going to be his turn. For some reason, that's not put on right. Yeah, it's going to be his turn. He is going to turn to Greg. As his hand starts to have an eerie kind of glow in it, and he raises it and goes in to slash you. That is gonna be a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits. One second. So you're gonna take. It's right here. So you're gonna take a total of 20 points of damage
Okay, now. Ziggy, you're definitely gonna run after this.
as it slashes through you.
Right.
As this feels the type of hit that it is, it doesn't feel like anything that you're familiar with, and so you take the full brunt of it.
Oh no.
Now it's going to be top of the round, and it'll be D Natsu's turn.
Is he back yet?
Dude,
Sorry, I'm muted. Okay.
Too busy munching
Oh.
on me.
No, I'm here.
What are you eating?
I bought 2 pounds of sparrows.
Wow.
Good purchase.
Nice.
Fucking attack.
What are you attacking?
The sword.
The sword? Okay.
God damn it.
Right, what did you get? You had 8?
8.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. So you try to fire off a Eldritch Blast, but as you do, you kind of just hit the iron gate besides it, as it kind of just like hits against the wall. Sid, it's gonna be your turn.
I'll just do the same as what I done last turn and attack that weird creature again.
Alright, go for it.
Hopefully that hits.
14 does hit.
Nice. And here comes the one. Oh, no, that's a pretty good roll.
It puts it down, so you fire up, another firebolt comes out, and as it does, it hits him just on the back of his shoulder, dealing 8 points of damage. Alright, anything else you do on your turn?
Mm-mm.
Alright, it's gonna be
Oh,
Luna's turn.
Mm. Shoot it.
What, the sword?
Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
Okay.
13. 13 doesn't hit. So you try to fire off the bow, and as you do, it hits off into the wall.
Ooh. Ooh.
That sword's got a pretty good AC.
It's gonna be Greg's turn.
Ow,
Alright.
Albert.
Oh, sorry, Owlbear. I was feeling Owlbear.
With the
Let's
ball.
go with that.
With the
Gotta
ball.
get the Owlbear to bite the balls.
It's even got balls, isn't it? Like rotten.
Rotten balls, you know?
Yeah, they would be the first things to fall off.
Well, the Owlbear manages to get a hit in. So it will deal 5 points of damage. So as the owlbear bites off onto its balls, it rips it off, and as it does, thinking, how do you want the owlbear to do this? It rips him to pieces. It gets the balls, eats the balls, and then it gets out its claws and it starts ripping him to pieces. As guts start to go and cover its claws and its beak. There we go. Combat is over. You guys.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. I beat the
And the sword dissipates.
So,
It's completely gone.
so the thing cast the sword. Is that what you're calling me?
It did cast the sword, yeah.
And when it died, it just disappeared.
Mhm.
Yay.
That's how you didn't dodge my
Oh,
fucking action.
Well, the first thing I do when the combat ends is I'm gonna expend a spell slot to regain 2 sorcery points.
Okay. So you guys have entered into the yard, defeating your opponents. Nothing else seems kind of amiss. You see the building laid out before you, an entrance kind of leading down. Or down this. Oh, come on, where's the pen? There you go. An entrance that sort of leads down here, or another pathway that leads down to another entrance. Though the yard does seem quite massive, as you can see the different kinds of trees and greenery around.
And Sin search the body of the undead.
Can do. Make an investigation check.
Oh no, that's not with advantage. So it was a 5. So I don't find anything.
Yeah, you find a bunch of guts and bits of his
And-
flesh on the floor.
Then turn my nose up and be like, ew, what the heck is that?
I wanna try.
Greg, search it.
Oh wait, 400 higher, is it correct?
As on prestidigitation and that smell and horrible stuff off my hands.
The investigation.
Yeah, investigation.
I'm no good at
I
that.
wanna try.
Worse than you.
I wanna try. Can I try?
Yeah, 3. Wow.
We
Yeah,
both-
you're a bit
both tried it.
disgusted by how the owlbear is just kind of tearing bits apart. That you're not really invested or interested in searching the body.
Let me try.
All right, so Luna, you go.
Oh, wait. Greg doesn't like the spell so much he wants to throw it away.
up.
Yeah, but then you'd have to touch it more.
Luna, the mess is a bit apart. You can't really decipher where to even begin looking.
Oh, jeez, a gale claw in a dungeon. That's going to be fucking annoying.
What is it that you guys are doing? I know it's out of combat, but please stay focused.
Let me check,
I want to go east path.
Or this way.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just have a feeling.
Well, the house is there, isn't it? This is the house. I think.
You see the building itself laid out before you. Like, I don't know if you can see the drawing, but like I've
You
drawn
see
like
red lines?
No,
Yeah.
I can't see any building. I'm
Like-
just assuming the building is like.
you can see the walls of
Yeah.
said building, like here. Oops.
I want to try the east entrance still.
So you can kind of see like the wall.
So like this entrance. Is this a pathway down here? What happens if I move all the way down here? We'll see.
You can see quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
walk
wanted
down.
to do.
You kind of hold on. Can't reveal too much now. You see another
Also
kind of
going.
building off into the distance. That it's not those things. See another kind of like smaller building off into the distance, as well as a pathway that seems to lead a bit further down into the backyard.
Yeah.
Do we want
Greg
to
wants to
go
go to the back entrance.
down? Raisin.
More ways than one.
So we're both gonna walk down there, or
Yeah,
are you guys coming? You guys coming too?
I'll go down to where this junction is. I don't know if we see anything else.
So moving forward, you kind of see that this is just a nice, very well kept kind of garden area off to the back. You can sort of see flowers of different sorts, all different colors, some red, some blue, some yellow. As well as you can sort of see the building off into the both sides. One connected to the entrance at the front that you had saw coming in, and then another building off into the east side, but unconnected to the rest of the house.
How long until the town guards come?
Who knows?
Because we pretty much just broke into a house, like started fighting, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we're around the back. They're going to see the others first. Don't worry about that.
God damn it.
They didn't come with us. Stayed at the front.
I'm running.
we're here like you're under arrest.
Is that? Yeah, there was only 2 people here, not 4.
We're like, let's go, let's get out of here.
Should we check this small building to the east first, or what do you want to do?
Wait, where's Andy's character?
Right.
Just here.
Yeah, okay. None of the owlbear comes along with you, you know.
What do you want to
Is
check?
there anywhere that you're going specifically, Dinatsu? Or are you just hanging out by the front door?
I'm just knocking. Ding dong!
You just
Can
knock
I
on the
borrow
front
some?
door?
Huh?
Borrow
Just
some
knock on the
sugar.
front door?
Ding dong! I want some sugar, please.
Roll for initiative.
But no sound comes out.
Can I peek through the mailbox slot?
There is no mailbox slot.
God damn it. Okay, then I will join the group.
Okay.
And then Greg, let's open that door.
I kind of want to check that.
Yeah, that one. The big boss of this area won't be in there, probably. Maybe.
But he is. It's like a fucking massive cow or some shit in that stable.
Never mind at all.
Alright, so as you open the door, what you can see before you is actually a very well-maintained stable area. As you can see quite a few horses munching on some hay, as they all just kind of like get up, look at you, make that horse noise, that and then you just go back down.
And it's got a carriage in there. Are we going to be able to take this carriage home?
That's what I was asking last week.
And the horses. Who's going to look after... How much is it to look after horses a week? Gold.
Then we'll probably have to build a stable for a house.
Could be quite a bit of money.
Was it fucking expensive?
Yeah, they probably are. That's why I'm wondering.
So we've opened the door, right?
You've opened the door, yeah.
I'm just gonna go in and do like a perception check or something.
Yeah, go for it. Make a perception check.
Does everyone see anything? 19?
Greg sees everything.
So, currently what you're seeing at the moment is, as I described, so you see that you could see the carriage, the coach, and the stable. Everything seems to be very well kept and very well clean. You could actually see that just towards the south is a door that seems to lead out. That's just a bit down here, which actually has a lock onto the door as well. But that's pretty much most of what you do see. You can kind of take a notice of the kind of like horseshoes on each of the horses. They have a bit of a glint to them.
Glint to the horseshoes.
Wasn't the black area above the sun? Like, is
there a door here?
There is a door there, yeah.
Is this also a door?
Yep, that is also a door.
Can I borrow some sugar, please?
Are you going by that door and knocking on it? Do you see?
I'm gonna. Yes. Yes. Knock, knock. Can I borrow some sugar, please?
Oh my god.
To the back door.
Could I take the horseshoes?
They're currently like being worn by the horses.
Oh, so what would it take me to take them off? Because couldn't I sell them?
You could try to sell them. They are. You would have to make a strength check to pull them off.
Are you pulling off the horseshoes from the horses?
Strength check, yeah. I'm not passing that because would I have to take a check for each horse?
Yes.
Oh, because I've got a -1 in strength.
Yes, sir.
Do I get?
Yeah.
Well, Dinos is knocked on the door, asking for sugar. No response.
Is 17 good enough to take the horseshoes?
Are you trying to pull off the horseshoes yourself?
Yeah, not for me though.
You try to pull it off, and the horse reels back and steps back. And
Picture.
initially, we're pulling off the shoe pretty hard. Couldn't quite get it off, and it doesn't seem like the horse likes it.
Fair enough. I tried.
Could we kill the horses, then take them off?
You could try that.
I mean, we could do with some glue.
Because he did say they were glistening, so there's some kind of magic out there. Some magical horseshoe.
Or
They could find maybe
shiny, expensive material.
maybe you should take a horse back.
Okay, can I open this door?
Yeah, you can open the door. So you open up the door, and what you see is sort of like the back room, where presumably somebody seems to live through here. They stay here. It's where they sort of do a bit of a workshop.
Is there anything of worth in the area?
Make a perception check.
Very good,
Nice,
very good.
nice.
You're very perceptive today.
Here comes Luna to try and steal my loot.
I want to know.
Yeah, that's what
I see you coming.
No, I want to see what in this room. Is that a separate room? That's what I wanted to ask.
Yeah, there does seem a door to be present there.
Can I go through that room?
Well, you want to go through that room? You can do.
And I stand in the doorway though, so no one can come past.
You could do that as well.
No, it's alright. It's alright. Sim will let Luna pass.
Wait, do I have to go through like this room? This room here to go through? Like,
Yes.
what?
Yeah.
Do I find any loot in this room?
You do notice a saddlebag just like off into the corner. Yeah. Seems to be pretty full.
Ooh, I'm gonna go search for that.
Okay.
Can I go through that room?
Yeah, you could go through the room.
That's where the boss is from away.
What's in the room?
She
Oh,
finds some lotion and a bunch of scrunched up tissues.
make a perception check. So you find some lotion and a bunch of.
That's gross! Stop it!
What you do find is that this is a living quarters area as well that seems to have been pretty lived in. You could get a very bad waft of irksome smell.
Yeah, I don't want to
And you do notice another. Well, there's a pouch on the table.
Can I look in the pouch?
Yeah, you can do.
What's in the
So
pouch?
what both of you are fine looking through the bags, through the pouch. There seems to be, well, in Luna's one, you'll find these gold bars, at least 2 of them inside there.
Oh, can we go back?
Gold bars, yeah.
I searched the wrong one, didn't I?
Well, for you, Sid, what you have found is you find 3 gold bars.
Oh,
Wow.
3 gold bars. I searched the right one.
That's really not better than nothing.
Yeah, but the thing is, the other guys don't know that we found this.
Okay.
Well, technically, you don't know that I found 3, and I don't know that you found 2.
Okay. Okay, I'll just put it in my pocket first.
Yeah, I slipped mine in my pack.
Is there anything else? Is that in the smell?
Other than those tissues that you found
Ew!
and that
Stop it!
waft smell, nothing else you've really noticed.
You definitely know it was guys who lived there. Sin asks Luna, you find anything in there?
Smell. If you want to go smell some bad smell, go in there.
No, there was nothing in here either. And Sin will move back out.
I'm going back out.
And she'll start approaching towards D.
Is there anything that Greg or Dinatsu is doing?
Oh, I'm eating.
No, I went back outside after the horseshoe thing.
Anything that you guys are currently doing now? You guys are just chilling behind the building?
Yes.
You know, I was just waiting for Luna and Sin to come out.
Can I look through the window? Is there a window?
There seems to be windows on the floor above. Not really anything from the ground floor.
I'm gonna summon my power to help me get in.
Did anybody answer the door when you asked for sugar?
No, sadly.
How
I do
durable
need,
is the door?
do need to be RB a few minutes, just need to go bathroom.
The door looks like any other door that you've seen before.
So breakable.
Could be.
Did we want to break into this place?
He has horses, he has a storage room full of lotion. Let's fucking go.
I bet that corpse thing had a key on it, but none of us could find it.
Probably. Did Andy check?
I don't think so.
Oh, wait, he can't check.
He didn't, did he?
No, I don't think he did. That's why I'm asking.
Dinatsu has not looked at it.
Yeah.
What haven't I done?
Check the remains of the strange, creepy corpse creature.
Oh, okay.
Have you tried opening the door?
No, I just knocked on it. Maybe I should have screamed FBI.
Try opening it.
Did you get that?
Opening the door.
Yeah, that's what Sin said.
Okay. I try opening the door.
Which door are you trying to open?
The one I'm standing at.
The one that you're at? Alright?
Yeah.
So, you try opening the door as you jiggle the door handle. Doesn't actually seem to be unlocked. You actually do manage to successfully open through the door as it opens and you're able to see inside.
Okay,
And
what do I see?
what you see is quite a lot of beds. Some being roughed up, some being well kept, but no one's here.
Okay.
And
Oh, another door. I'll just... If I do a perception check, can I just... Do you point out anything that's not obvious?
basically, yeah.
Okay, basically... Perception check.
Perception check. So, do your perception check and having a look around. What you do tend to notice are the number of bunk beds. Some having folded clothes just underneath. Some having some people's belongings, but not anything worth note. Things just like socks or trousers or other typical crap. Nothing particularly worthwhile piques your interest.
Okay.
Sin also takes a look around when she comes in.
Keep perception. Pretty much notice the same kind of things, just the fact that there are these beds, some of them very roughed up, some of them not so much. Some of them with like personal belongings just kept underneath them, though not really anything that you've taken particular notice of.
But none of the personal belongings is worth anything.
Mostly just clothes and stuff like that. If you want to take their clothes, you could do.
Ew.
How much would their clothes be worth?
Yeah, I'm not sure off the top of your head. They do have a bit of an odor to them as well.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so then just scrunch the nose open. Yes. Disgusting.
Anything else that you guys are doing? Is there anything that Luna is doing in particular?
I don't know. How do I look around? Can I check? Do I see anything?
Or where are you looking around? Are you looking around from where you are right now in the yard?
Oh, inside.
Into where? What place that they're in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make a perception check. 32. Pretty much you see the same thing that Sid and Dinatsu has just saw. So you're mostly seeing the fact that this seems to be a pretty lived-in area, though you're not really sure who has lived in there, and there's no one inside. Though some of the birds are roughed up, you can see the belongings that are kept underneath the beds, as well as the clothes that they may have been worn.
Can I look for the belongings?
I mean, you can do, but most of what you see is just stuff like clothes, and they're all scratched up, some of them having a particular smell to them.
Ew.
You find a tissue.
No. Wait. What's here? What is this? What is it? What is it?
I'm gonna go and open the door before Luna gets there.
Damn. Shit.
As you open the door, you seem to find seems to be a place like of a lot of shelves and stuff where you would put things like your swords or your bow and arrows and stuff like that.
Wait, I want some arrow.
Is there weapons in?
But there are no weapons.
Oh,
Oh, that
they
means
would have been worth something.
Is there anything else in that?
I don't know. Let me perception check. Damn, I'm rolling good for perception this week.
So, I mean, looking through, this place seems to be completely ransacked, almost like as if it's quite bizarre that nothing is in here at all.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Yeah, you can see sort of like parts of like the shelf kind of falling down.
Oh,
You can see the striking dummies just behind you.
No bits of gold on these tables spread about. Anyway, if this was Baldur's Gate 3, there'd be probably like 20 gold spread out on the tables.
No, there seems to be nothing.
Good damn it. Sim will just leave the room and go, it's alright, Luna, this room's all yours.
yeah. There's nothing there. I don't know.
Well, you don't know there's nothing in there.
What? Fine. I do perception.
I mean, you can do a perception to have a look around.
There's something.
Yeah, more or less the same kind of thing. It seems to be completely empty. Almost strange that it is empty as it is.
Is there any clue? Why is it empty? That kind of thing.
You can make an investigation check.
Oh, no.
The only thing that you can kind of infer based on your information is that the weapons must be in use.
In use. So, oh god, they're probably all going to be in air, aren't they? Do I want to try opening this door down here?
Hold on, I need to restart my PC. Be right back.
Sorry.
No problem.
What
It's
is
alright.
what?
You haven't missed anything. We searched these rooms. There's nothing in them.
Ah, okay. What about that door what you're next to?
I don't know. Did you want to open it? Or do you want to try and open it?
Sure, why not?
Alright. You opening the door?
Yeah.
Okay. You open the door, as it doesn't seem to appear to be locked, just like the door behind you. And what you see before seems to be kind of like a middle table with some ingredients left, a fireplace that's sort of nearby, and just off it to the side, a chopping board, and a small knife.
Nice.
Kitchen kind of area. So go in and do a perception.
What kind of knife is it?
Kitchen knife.
Just like a small kitchen knife.
It's a good perception.
It's pretty good.
It's good.
Perception. I mean, what you see is pretty much just your typical kitchen, though it does seem to be a bit fancy in the sense of its cooking utensils, some utensils that you're not really too familiar with, but you've seen them in your tavern before.
Must be to do with vegetables. That's why I don't know what they are.
Exactly. And as well as the large fireplace that's also nearby, which presumably you would assume is helped used for cooking as well.
So is it kind of like in the process of being used, or
Fireplace is on, but nothing is being cooked at the moment.
yep.
Is the food around us like still good?
Like good enough to eat?
Yeah. Was it like rotten?
None of it looks rotted. No.
Does it look fresh?
Relatively.
Carrots is poison. You can see the carrots.
Yeah, but we could bring it back with us and make a dinner out of it.
I go and I check the room to the north now. I'm going to open this door.
Especially with our new carriage that we've acquired. We could sell the horses. How much do the horses go for?
No.
Depends who you're selling to. Selling to the butcher, not a lot.
Well, this isn't France. They probably don't need horses. Probably.
I want to open this door to the north,
Alright.
if I can.
Yes, you can open the door. So as you open the door, you can kind of see a sort of small basin, as well as some soap in the inside.
Okay.
You know, I thought this place was going to be like a mansion.
It kind of is. It has a lot of rooms.
No, it's more like a barn.
Yeah, our Troll School Manor is just so much classier than this place.
The no rooms to go west? What's up here?
What's that? Are you going up there?
Yeah, I want to go towards where the front door is, but from the inside.
So you do see a door, and on the side, you also see a body, completely decapitated, as the head of it is left on the stairs, in the body of it just at the feet of the stairs.
Is the blood still warm?
Make an investigation.
Fuck.
It's pretty hard to tell. You do notice her apparel, which seems to be that of the working class.
And a similar color. I guess I tell out the others that I found a dead body.
Sin's approached you already. What have you found, Greg?
Dead body, decapitated,
Yes.
working class.
We're a peasant, you mean?
I knew you wouldn't. I knew Sim wouldn't care too much.
Yeah, so what you see before you is
There's a staircase, by the way.
it is a staircase. Yeah, oh, I should probably should have that. That's what I said. It's a stairway that seems to be leading up, and you do notice the door as well that is beside you.
Is the body still warm?
You have to go to and make an investigation check.
Yeah, I failed mine. I'll move out of the way to let you check.
What is this?
That's intimidation.
Oh, whoops.
Try to scare the body.
Go ahead, sister.
So, looking through, are you going through the door?
No. Oh.
Because you'll put yourself through the door. All right.
I guess whoever's bad is upstairs, though, not through the door.
So,
Possibly.
looking at the body, you can tell that the blood does seem to be warm.
Recent kill.
You do, looking at it, notice that there seems to be some set of keys near her body.
Natsuki's
So,
character.
a set of keys near his body, you said?
Near its body.
Okay. I will grab the key.
Alright. So you picked up, it seems to be a set of keys. Like attached to a ring.
Set of keys. Does it unlock? Is this door locked?
You can try opening it.
Open the door.
It appears to be locked.
Is there a keyhole?
There does appear to be a keyhole.
Okay. So
On the keys are in the key ring. There's like 100.
Okay. I insert. How many keys are on the ring?
There seems to be quite a lot.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yo,
you can make an investigation check to see if you pick up the right key. Okay. Based on the keyhole.
Hey,
okay, go.
Yep. You know which you can infer by looking at the key and looking at the hole which key fits, and you try it, and it does seem to unlock the door.
Let's go. What do I see? So I go in and make a perception check.
All right. Wow. As you go in, what you can see before you tends to be quite a display. It seems to be that this is sort of like a main hall, as you can see, a nice lavish dining room table right through.
I can't see shit. Yeah, there we go.
I'm showing you. Bro, so D&D, it's part of the reveal. I can't just show you the map.
I can
Oh,
see
there's an enemy there. There's an enemy.
That's why you gotta wait. Because what you do see, you all see upon the
bodies. I see
table,
bodies.
the dead body is on the floor, and then two people that are holding a mace, whacking it back and forth, marked with the tattoo of a black snake. They've turned to you, Dinatsu, as they see you. They turn to each other. No one left alive. As they turn back, roll for initiative.
Oh, God.
Can I just go back and lock the door?
Well, roll for initiative.
God damn it. Why did
Do I
do
know
so?
this is going on?
There you go.
You can do that, though.
Well, we're not there, right?
Well, you're
Well,
pretty close.
Yeah, you guys will need to roll for initiative as well, for things to do in sequence. But whether you guys are aware of what Dinatsu is facing,
Yeah.
well, that's a different story.
Hey, good initiative is better. What do you want to go last?
No, I don't want to go
So
last.
do not
I
forget
just like
two.
Dookie to go first. It's fine.
Dookie, rescue me.
No, I don't know where you are. Can't rescue.
I'm
Uh-uh.
I am
Got a
here.
16.
I'm not the hero. I'm
Just
doing
rescue.
a raid.
Luna got a
You are the healer. You got healing hands.
cure wounds, actually.
Oh, it's cure wounds. Even better.
No, it's not.
What did Sid get? 14.
Yeah, not that good.
It's pretty decent. It's better than, it's probably like it's the third best one. Out of
four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still good to compete beating these two.
Alright, starting from the top of the round, it's gonna be Luna's turn. So currently at the moment, you've kind of just stepped in. You've been told there's been a dead body that's found by the staircase.
Ew! Who's that? Am I supposed to push the body? If I
Yes.
just walk in, am I supposed to catch the dead body?
It's already been checked.
Do I like ask what's going on? What happened? Why is that guy dead on the staircase? Was he like that?
Looks more like a girl.
Oh, girl.
Did
You don't
anybody
know
check?
there's a body yet.
Well, no one checked.
Well, we didn't. I don't think we checked their gender.
Well, D Nazi would know.
No, we don't.
Did you look under the? Did you look under the clothes?
D Nazi did a bit of an investigation. They infer it's a girl.
I don't know. I just fucking walked in.
That's where our hands went.
Wow. Wow. Jeez, wow.
No, it wasn't me. I wasn't investigating.
I'm just gonna ask what's going on. I don't know
I
what's
did,
going
but I
on.
only got 3.
What's going on? What happened?
Dead person. Dead peasant.
What's that though?
Keep talking longer than me.
I'm not supposed to check my surroundings inside there's a dead body there.
Yeah, do that.
You could investigate the dead body if you want.
Hi.
But then, wouldn't she be by the door? And
No, she won't be by the door. Nothing will happen.
She would
but
be
then
by the door.
she would be, and then she'd notice the enemies.
No, I just checked the room.
You're going to check the room?
Yeah. This room. This room I'm
What room?
standing in.
Oh, you're investigating the room you're in?
Yeah, because I just came in, right? I just came in.
Alright. Yeah, alright. Make an investigation check on the room.
No, I don't know. I did nothing. I did nothing.
Alright, yeah, you kind of have a look. This is the laundry room. You can gather that. That's about it. People put clothes here, and it gets clean. That's gonna be your turn. Are you getting No to do anything?
No, just follow me.
You're not moving?
Alright. No is just following
Oh
you.
yeah, I can move like few steps.
No looks at the basin, and it kind of gets a bit happy. It's like, as it thinks about bath time.
No, bath time? It's not bath time yet.
No just sits on the floor. It is then gonna be Greg's turn.
He's gonna wash his hands.
So you go over to one of the...
Investigate dead body.
Fair enough. You saw the dead body, you're like, time to clean. You put your hands. The water tends to get a bit dirtied by the blood from your hands. That's gonna be your turn?
Yeah.
Sid, it's gonna be your turn.
Okay, right. Could like
He probably can see.
he's got the keys in his hands, doesn't he? right? So could I like move to here? Because I've obviously seen this guy, right? So could I grab D back into here and grab the keys and lock the door?
You could grab D, but you wouldn't be able to lock the door. Like, that's 2 actions, basically, for the sounds of it.
Right.
So you could grab D, maybe get D to lock the door on their turn.
Oh, but that'd be.
Or you could ask for the keys and have D give it to you, and then lock the door, but D would be left there.
I'm not
But
giving
I
you
wouldn't
no keys.
say you would. I can't say
Someone do that
you're
to
not
us.
allowed to do both in one turn.
Right. But can I close the door and bring D with me, like, further away? How far can I move?
I'd still say that would be 2 actions. You could close the door as 1 action, or you could grab D.
So if I grab D, how far would I be able to move back into the room? So I'm assuming I wouldn't be able to move my full 30 feet. Well,
No. It'd be just minus 10 feet for what you currently have. So it would be like 20 feet.
20 feet. So I can grab him from there, right? 5 feet. And then bring him back to, like, down here into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll be here.
Well, first, we're going to need you to make an athletics check to grab
Okay.
D-Natsu.
Oh, great. I'm going to fail it.
I'm just going to move back.
Oh, no.
15 in
That's not a
athletics.
bad roll. That's not a bad roll.
Yeah. Can you get rid of your thing? Like your
Oh,
ruler's still showing for me. That's for you. Okay, there you go. Got rid of it.
That's because I had it on linger rather than instant.
Oh, how come that didn't work for the circle thing?
It does, but if you click, it removes it. Like this linger one, I can leave it like that. And as soon as I click it, it disappears.
Maybe I should have done that. Oh, but like if I choose to click on something else, like no,
Yeah.
it's stay.
Oh no, if you change it to like a different thing, like go on to the select, then it doesn't stop going. I think it's just if you're on the measure. Well, let me try it. So linger. If I go onto this, yeah, it doesn't disappear if I go onto the move, the select option. Then it stays there. I have to go back to the measure option. So yeah, that's a way to do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'd say you have successfully grabbed D-Natsu. So you've pulled her by the shoulder, grabbed her as you've moved down. Is that your turn? Well, that's going to be your action.
Yeah, and as my bonus, I'll just say enemies in the other room to these two. So
Okay.
yeah, that's my turn over.
It is going to be this guy's turn as he sees or notices D-Natsu, and he's going to go towards D-Natsu. And he's going to go for the hit as he gets his mace up. So, that's a 14 to hit, which does hit. And so he swings across and he goes for another swing. That's a 16 to hit on the other hit as well. So, you will take
2 attacks.
9 points of damage.
Oh, frick.
Not too bad.
It's not too bad.
He hits you. Dush, dush. And it's then going to be the other guy's turn. As he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I was going to the other door.
That's going to be his turn. And now it's going to be D-Nuts' turn.
He's still on the other side of the door, right?
Yeah.
I lock the door?
So you close the door. And you locked it.
Yeah. I'll lock it. Can I still move? No.
You can still move.
I can still move. Moving. Hold on. Let me see. No, not that. I don't want squares. Let's see. 15. You can move there. I lock the door and I move here.
So where you moving?
Yeah.
There?
Yeah.
Down there?
Here.
Okay. Anything else to do? That's it for your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay.
I'm already fucking down by more than half.
Top of the round is going to be Luna's turn.
Are we running? Are we running out?
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, I'm assuming this guy is gonna go here.
We don't know.
That's an assumption. Okay.
Well, it was Steve's turn afterwards, so he must have been able to see that guy move down that way.
Yeah.
No, I locked the door, right?
No, but he moved. He moved before.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a wall?
There's
Yeah,
a
this
wall.
is the wall. This is the wall.
That's a fireplace.
So, does that mean we should move outside and take them to die outside?
Is the chimney to the
Yeah, I can see.
fireplace connected?
Like as in, like you go under the fireplace?
Yeah,
No.
that's good.
So does that mean I can go outside? So if I go outside, then everyone is going, right?
Well, we could go out there and wait for them to come out.
It's a bit narrow here, though. That's what I'm thinking. Because if we find them outside, the die will think of that.
Yeah, because in here, me using darkness, all of you guys will be in darkness too.
Okay, I'm going outside then. I'm gonna go like out here.
You won't be able to go directly like that though. So you have to go through the
Yeah.
doors.
Oh,
Mm.
well,
15, about here.
Yep.
Right. Where's my character here? Around here?
Mm-hmm. Yep. What do you get Nono to do?
It's gonna follow me.
Now it's gonna follow you. So now I just go.
Go here if you can sense it.
What, behind you?
Yeah.
Alright, that's it for your turn. It's gonna be Greg's turn.
Greg finishes washing up his hands and now he's wondering what's going on. Seems to be like shouting, fighting going on. So I guess I go here. And then there. And then I guess I'll just stay there.
You're staying down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah, that's it, basically. Is there some meat there? Greg's gonna eat the meat.
There doesn't seem to be meat there. Yeah, you
I'm
can
gonna
eat
use that
the
as my
meat.
action.
Alright, you grab the meat, you just eat it raw, make a constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Did you get salmonella?
It's not chicken.
You
Yeah,
can't
maybe
tell
it's
what
pork.
kind. You can't tell what kind of meat it is.
It looks like a lamb shank from here.
Could be human.
Make a constitution saving throw.
Yeah, no worries about that. Quick,
Yeah.
knows his mate.
You know you're me. It's fine. You've endured worse. It's gonna be Sid's turn.
Oh, right. I'm thinking, should I just stay in this room?
I'm thinking the same for Greg because of the south door. I don't know if someone's gonna come through that.
Well, I'm thinking I can just cast darkness, and this whole room will just be magical
Just
darkness.
stand there, I can ambush him as he comes through the door.
Mm.
Greg, you're strong. You can block the door with the table. Move the table.
And probably not the top one.
Yeah,
Just
we
square it.
do. We still want them to come out though, so we can kill them. Like if we block all the doorways, we won't be able to kill them.
We can play hide and seek.
Yeah, exactly.
Hide.
Like, can we? What's this bit here? Is this a wall?
It's a bull, yeah.
Right. Yeah, it might be best for me to stay in this room then. Because if I cast darkness
there.
around here,
There, is that a door? Was it?
yeah, that's a door. Oh, that's a door. Now D is right in front of that door in front of him, right? So if I cast darkness, he's not going to forget where the door is he? Or is she?
It depends on how smart she is.
Could I use a bonus action to like kick her out the door?
I wouldn't say it's a bonus action.
No. Well, sorry, D.
I mean, that's locked anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, but you can probably break it down.
Yeah, but that means action and stuff. And you might not be able to do it without a roll.
And I think, how long does darkness last for? Like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
So that's like 100 turns.
Basically, yeah.
So it's practically unlimited in this combat. We're not going to go above 100. So yeah, I'm just going to cast darkness with 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
So this whole room is just covered in darkness. Because I don't think it'll go through the doors, will it?
It won't.
No.
Oh, whoops. It won't. No, it's pretty much contained in the room. But that is the reach of it. All of a sudden, what everybody sees in the room, Dinatsu, the door that you saw right in front of you has disappeared and turned into darkness. And you can't get any sense of anywhere, as everything around you is shrouded in darkness.
Thanks, sis.
You should have picked them eyes last time.
It's gonna be the guy by the top of the room. As he sees the door is locked, he doesn't care. He's gonna thwack it with his mace. Breaks it down. Sees his total darkness. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? He says, hey, lad. He's like, I'm on it. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. The other one is gonna go 1, 2, 4. that's going to be their turns. And now it's going to be top of the round Luna's turn.
So I'm outside. All I see is like when I look in is that.
No. You can see inside, like, I'll do a better one, to be honest. So
Do the square one.
yeah, I'll do the square one. Oops. So I wanted. Where is it? Oh, that's weird.
I do like no snipping.
Okay, yeah. So that's where the darkness is. Where that square is, that's all covered in darkness. Okay?
Unless the door opens and then the darkness will spread out into the room.
Well, even if I go in there, well, I guess I'm done, no? So this one, if I'm going here and where's everyone gone? Look, see that it's totally that, so don't really want to go in there. I'm not sure. Is it a good idea to open this door here? So I guess I'm like calling. Where are you guys? Where are you?
Alright, so you use your action to call out to them.
Well, that's good because then Jinatsu will know where the sound's coming from. Yeah. Know where the door is. Hopefully.
Hello? Are you guys doing that?
Alright, it's gonna be Greg's turn.
Hey.
Is there still meat left?
No,
Yeah, there's some meat left.
maybe that's that. Okay.
You just go all the way back.
Yeah.
Alright. That's Greg's turn. It's gonna be Sid's turn. Don't forget about
Right.
Sid's turn.
Into the other guy.
Who knows?
10, 15, 20, 25. I'll go there for now.
Okay.
Or there. I'll go there instead.
Okay.
That'll be it for me.
It's gonna be this guy's turn. 2, 1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4. And it's gonna be this guy's turn. He's gonna go. See him. Oh, nobody's actually here. So it goes 3, 4.
No.
Sees the door open from the south side
Oh, wait,
and sees Luna, though very confused at who this is, but sticking to what he is shuttered to what the other one shuttered to him. No witnesses. He begins to attack. So doesn't land at all. Tries to go in, but however, does seem pretty badly damaged from maybe a different kind of scuffle. Goes for another attack, successfully landing on that one, in which you take a total of 4 points of damage.
Ew.
He swings it across. And that is going to be Dinatsu's turn. So that's what I'm going to need you to make a perception check with disadvantage.
Sorry, Andy.
Andy,
Oh, sorry. What? Sorry.
I need you to make a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. Disadvantage perception check.
You currently don't have a good idea where things are at the moment. You've heard Luna's voice, but you can't discern the direction of where it's come from. You've just heard Luna's voice.
So I still. So I just stay where I am.
Can do.
I'll just stay where I am.
Alright. Top of the round, gonna be Luna's turn.
It's right next to me, so I can't really move. So I move, hit me anyway, so I might as well try to hit him.
So you can do a melee attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
That's what
Kanto
you roll.
hits. Roll for damage.
Oh.
4 points of damage. Alright. So get out your Kanto, and, like, while he's trying to swing across, you slash that back at him, saying, "Frick you," as you kind of give him a slight shove, dealing 4 points of damage.
No, by his nose.
And then, Jill jumps up and goes up through the attack. This strange guy. He successfully hits, dealing total of. Oops. What's the thing again? Doing a total of 7 points of damage as jumps up and goes to bite its nose and lands a bite, not quite on the nose, but gets a successful bite. It is then going to be Greg's turn. Greg, scrub.
Great smash.
Big
Yeah,
smash.
I was gonna go there and attack.
Oh, okay.
14, does it hit?
14. 14 does hit.
Alright, man. 10 damage.
10 points of damage. So you get out your maul and you go for a thwack. And it kind of pushes him onto the back of the building as he hits his back against it. Now up against the wall. You deal 10 points. It is then going to be Sin's turn.
Right. So if I move down to here, can I like move D out of the way? Would that count as an action?
Yeah. Well, are you trying to move her away from the door, or?
Yeah, away from the door.
Yeah. And then, yeah. Like, oh, are you trying to, like, go through the door yourself, or?
Well, I was gonna like, because I wanted to like open the door.
Mhm.
And if I stood there, would I be able to keep the door open?
Well, like, you could go through D without really taking an action. So you can go through D, open the door.
And keep the door open.
Yeah, keep the door open.
So then the darkness will cover like this area.
Yeah.
Is this door open?
It is, yeah.
So then I can firebolt that guy with advantage because he can't see me.
Yeah.
I think I'll do that one. Damn, what a bad roll.
Don't hit. You try to go through and fire bolts, but you can't quite see where he is in the room. I'm just gonna change your thing because the doors are pretty much open, so it's gonna be. Where is it? Oh, put it in the wrong spot. It's supposed to be on you. I want to go on you. It's gonna be like that.
I think because you have to snap to center rather than to corner.
Oh yeah. See what you mean.
So like, oh, no,
Yeah.
that's a square.
That's better. There you go. Oh fuck. Click on something.
I can just leave it on there. Then
Yeah.
that means you can click stuff.
Ah, cool. That works. Alright.
Oh, wait, is this door open?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, all you guys went down this as well.
Oh, man.
Sorry, guys.
It is then gonna be this one's turn. Seeing the darkness. It's like, oh, fuck. Sick.
You're the hypo every time.
He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Meanwhile, the other guy, confused, he's like, oh, I can't see! I can't see! He is gonna go back 1. And then he just moves back 1. You guys can take an attack of opportunity if you want, but you will have disadvantage.
Yeah, you may as well.
Where?
Greg doesn't know what's going on, so he doesn't do it. You kind of film? Greg's just like too confused about why it's dark again.
The owlbear's got like keen sense, hasn't it?
Albert has keen sense, yeah.
Yeah. So the owlbear definitely can.
Albert, go first.
Albert is the opportunity.
Damn. Only me?
Yeah.
Well, can I shoot him? Shoot from here?
It would have been melee, and he moved.
You can shoot. You'll have disadvantage.
Either way, I have disadvantage, right?
Exactly. So you can shoot.
Well, I'm just thinking about this one. Hi.
17. 17 will hit. Well, that's normal.
Oh wait.
Roll another one.
Wait. I forgot. Crap.
Just roll it again. Yeah, roll another one.
I'll just press it and then press it. Oh no.
No, just press it. Just press it the one time. Do exactly what you just did.
Well, I just pressed disadvantage now. Yeah. Do I unclick it?
Yeah, just unclick it and do the same thing you just did.
Why?
Because it's just 2 rolls. Okay, well, 17 hits.
Some good luck.
5 points of damage. So you fire off your arrow in a praying strain and you just hear an ow!
Wait. What the heck is mine?
It isn't going to be Greg. Oh, wait, no. It's going to be Dinatsu's turn. Oh, no.
Last move was I that moved.
Those last move was his turn. Yeah. So it's going to be Dinatsu's turn.
Okay, so I can't see that Sin is in front of me, right?
You cannot see that.
You touched me since when you moved 2 moves past me.
I mean, you felt something, but you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I know. I whispered in your ear as well.
You whispered to me nothing.
Okay.
This way,
So I will do a perception with disadvantage again, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if
You
that.
can make out that like where your sister whispered to, like where she walked
Okay.
up to. So you can kind of sense that she's gone just south of you.
Okay, so I can move, so I can go through that door. So I know where she is, and I'm going to. Since I know where she is, I'm going to stand on her right.
Okay.
I go there. I go there. Uh, once that was it, right?
Well, I mean, you can do an action. Still have an
I'll
action
try.
if you want.
How do I do Eldritch Blast with disadvantage?
You roll the d20 plus 5, but you just do 2 rolls, and one of them's disadvantage.
Okay.
I just take the lowest result. But who are you doing it on? On the guy?
Somewhere around this, yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'll say you can do it with disadvantage. So yeah, you make 2 attack rolls. So roll 1d20 plus 5, and then you do another one, and then I choose the lowest result.
Yes. Oh, God damn it.
That's a good one.
Another 21, please. Oh!
Wow, you guys are getting really good with disadvantage. Like, what the hell? Like, you both, all 3 of you with disadvantage rolled the exact same thing.
Okay.
Alright, something hits, roll for damage with your damage modifier, so it's 1d10 plus, I can't remember the damage
3.
modifier.
I think it's plus 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3. And it's going to be a 1.
Yeah.
So you just kind of pray and spray your Eldritch Blast. And as you do, you can kind of hear like an ah! As it deals a bit of damage. That's it, 4 points. Alright. Top of the round, it's going to be Luna's turn.
They can't see me, right?
Yeah, but you can't see him.
But I can try to move, right? Can I try to move?
You can try to move.
I wanna move back. Let's try to move back here.
Okay. Make a perception check with disadvantage. Yeah, you're a bit confused. You're not really sure which direction could lead you out.
But can I do stuff?
You can still do an action. And you can still move, but you're going to have to choose one roll with D4 in terms of which direction you go.
Oh, no.
You can't go north.
I guess I try
Well,
to...
she could try.
Can I try to shoot or something? Is it disadvantage?
Yeah, you can try to shoot. Yeah, you'll have disadvantage.
Do I press disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
I think that's hits.
15 will hit.
11.
11 points. So you just fire off an arrow into randomness. As you do, you then hear a ah! As that's all you pretty much hear.
Oh, this is...
He could be level 5 because he's got like 2 attacks a turn. I think it's level 5 that get a second attack.
What you see, Sin, is this guy fall down to the ground.
That's why I see him die.
Yeah.
Nice. Yay.
But everybody else
You just hear that cry. It is. Are you getting your elbow to do anything?
What?
Are you getting your elbow to do anything?
Wait, did it die?
You don't know.
No.
I guess try to. I'll call my Albert to try to move out from the darkness. I don't know.
So you tell your elbow to move out. It sniffs the ground and moves back out. And it's like confused because it's looking for you. Like,
Get me out! He recognizes, so I can't find my way out.
it's like. It is. They're gonna be Greg's turn.
Greg nearly dark. I need to leave.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
It's a pity that guy didn't close the door on his way out or on his way back in.
And
At 8, you're confused in terms of which direction on where to go.
I'm gonna try and move.
Roll 1d4.
I'm guessing one's up, two's right, three's down.
You'll find out. You can move 5 feet to the east.
Is that out?
That's not out.
So can I try again?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Hey.
So you come out.
You trip
You
over
see-
the owlbear.
You see Nono the owlbear as it's making weird noises.
I can see. I'm moving a few more spaces to like there.
Okay.
Don't think I can do any actions, can I?
You can ready a dodge action, I guess.
Just ready in action, I guess. Yeah.
That too, yeah.
Just do that. May as well.
What action are you readying?
To lob a javelin if something comes through the door. If something comes inside, I don't like.
Okay.
Which isn't going to happen because he's in that room, but that's what I think I should do.
It's a pity there's no spell where I can share my vision with people.
It is then going to be Sin's turn.
The spell of cancel the spell so I can fucking see.
Yeah, that would be a waste of my spell if I cancelled that. But I'm going to move back into this room. I'm going to go to there. And I'll close the door on my way there. So I'll change it back to the square one of this room. Even though I think the door's broken down there.
Yeah, it would leak out a bit on the east one, on the west one, sorry.
But yeah, that's all I'll do.
Alright. It's gonna be the other guy's turn. You can see the darkness creeping out from the door. He just starts going. 1, 3, 4, 5. You can hear the yelling. Ah!
How much movement does that guy have?
That's him, probably.
Great.
Probably-
Hey, no doodling.
I probably scared the crap out of him with his darkness.
Check. So he, how much he's got left? Oops. Let's not do that real quick. he comes out. You can throw your javelin.
Oh, I guess I will. I don't think I get to do anything. Doesn't it anyway, probably.
No, it doesn't hit. So you'll throw your javelin out, but then that's when he turns out he was actually got his eyes closed and he was running like a madman as he saw the den opened and ran out the door as you tried to throw the javelin and it misses. He then now sees Luna, Greg, Nono the owlbear, and he's just gonna be there for his turn. It's gonna be Dinatsu's turn.
Okay. I can hold on. I can.
You can
fly
see
this
that
way.
he like
Yeah.
you can see he ran out and was just running and screaming. Like
Why did he
crazy.
trip over his friend's body?
So fuck it. I don't have disadvantage anymore.
Nope. It's
So
your straight Eldritch Blast.
yes.
18 will hit.
Let's go.
10 points of damage. Nice. So you fire off an Eldritch Blast. Now being able to see as it does, he then feels it at his back. Ah! It's going to be top of the round, Luna's turn.
You guys are try to melee. I think Greg though.
Run away because I was in the dark.
Interesting.
You guys,
No.
you guys are try to hit him. Oh, I mean to click off the disadvantage. You guys have to do melee, right? Because these are in front of you.
I mean, you could use your bow or you'll just have disadvantage. Or, like I said, you can move out of the way, take an attack of opportunity. He could miss,
Yeah,
but you'll still
he
be able
hit
to shoot.
twice.
Huh?
He hit twice.
Not on his. Yeah, not on his reaction.
The last time he didn't not get hit twice. Well,
That's because it was a normal attack.
Mm-hmm.
Right, there's two normal attacks.
Oh, I tried to move. I think I can take it. I should be able to take one hit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't move like this, right?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just Nono's is a bit in the way, but kind of to move it a little bit.
How about here?
Yeah, you can go there.
How about here?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go there.
Alright. So you move back there. But he's going to try and hit you with his mace.
Ooh.
That's got to be a 17 to hit.
Ooh.
So I'll take it that's a hit. So you're going to take 8 points of damage. As you try to go away, he gets you with a mace and gives you a clean hit right across your body.
Oh my god.
He can move. Are you still moving down there?
Yeah.
Down here?
No, over there. Over there.
What, here? There?
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot it.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to shoot it.
Alright. Make a ranged attack for these. 18 will hit. Roll for damage. Roll for its damage. As you fire off this bow and hits across his shoulder as he reels back a little bit and screams out in pain. What are you getting Nono to do? Nono responds, goes up towards the man and gets his beak ready to bite its balls. 15, that should hit. Yeah, 15 hits, so he deals 9 points of damage. As he can feel it, and you see him do like a strange face, and he's like, "Oh!" as he kind of feels his balls being hit. They're gonna be Greg's turn.
I'm gonna need to kill you.
One sec, I'm just reading something. In my sheet.
Can I kill myself on next part?
Alright, I can go here and hit with my move. Yeah. This is 10-foot range these days.
Mm.
13, maybe not.
13 will hit.
9 damage.
9 points of damage. So you go in with the maul, you go in for the clean hit with it, and just about manage to reach him as he then is hit. And how do you want to do this?
His head goes into his body.
His head goes, you do the patented Greg smash.
Blood comes out of the neck, and just his head sinks into his body. Towards the head.
Falls down to the ground. Combat is over.
Oh, wait, can I heal myself?
How do you try to heal yourself?
With, healing? Have two healing thing, right? Oh.
What? You're gonna use Cure Wounds?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you can cast Cure Wounds on yourself.
What do I roll?
I think it's like 1d8 plus something. Let me double check. Should be there. 1d8 plus 4.
1d8.
Oh wait, no, not 4. Sorry, it's 1d8 plus
Is it plus 2 or something?
2. 1d8 plus 2.
So roll 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah.
3?
Damn.
So you use your Cure Wounds to heal up your bruises and your slashes. You get 3 points of health back.
Maybe I should use a potion. I'm definitely not going for this for sure.
Yeah, you've probably got plenty of health.
No, I've got 16 now. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's plenty.
So, what is it you guys are going to be doing? These two mysterious guys with the black tattoo, black
Search
snake.
his body. I'm gonna search
Sin
the
is going to
body.
search the body in this room.
I'm gonna search the one in front of me. Yeah.
Alright, both of you make investigation checks.
Investigation. I'm probably not going to find anything. Oh, shit. That's just a 12.
Yep. So,
Natural 20.
you both find, natural 20. What you both find is that they actually don't really have anything of value on them, aside from the mace that they were wielding.
Okay,
Maybe that could fetch something.
I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, I'll take one. Well, some. Is it like a steel or an iron mace?
Looks more iron.
Iron mace. Might be worth a couple of dragons. And no notes or anything on them.
No. Doesn't seem to be anything. Yeah, you notice that they have the black snake tattoo, something that you guys are familiar with. as you guys have seen that before.
Okay, Sam's gonna move it down to this door and open it.
Alright. So going into that room, you also find seems to be 2 other dead bodies inside the room.
I was
You can
expecting
actually-
more bandits.
No search them.
You can actually see what seems to be an older male with their head chopped up and a halfling
Oh,
that seems to be impaled. There seems to be a room that has the storage of the rest of the food that you see in outline in the kitchen area.
Can I search the bodies?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Come on, find some gold. I bet they're just peasants with no money on them.
Looking through onto them, you don't really find anything of value on them. You can kind of tell that they were of the working class, working for this place.
they're the worst part.
With disappointment, I'll just kick the halfling's body. But worthless. On to the next room.
Mm-hmm. Anything? What else does anyone else? Are you guys doing anything else? Like, is anyone else doing anything?
I guess
Uh-huh.
look in the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna look in the banquet hall.
Banquet hall, go for it. So you all are going in there, in that hall.
Is there any door? Like,
Just look
There's
in
a door there,
what is that?
but
Yeah,
I
you
think
can,
Yeah.
Oh wait,
just in front of you.
I'm gonna.
you can see the front door. What you could also see, Luna, is a stairway that's leading up somewhere.
Well, last time I opened the door, it didn't work out well. So somebody else has turned up. Suki, you're up.
My XP is 16.
Yeah,
I'm 13.
I think that encounter ended up pretty good.
I only
didn't
have 12.
Yeah.
I killed one.
it? Damn, like, I got 21.
I'm gonna need to know everybody's passive perception.
11.
Oh no.
Passive perception. Hold on.
It should just be at the bottom of your character sheet.
It's just below your skills.
Below.
14.
Oh, passive. Oh. Wait, passive perception. It says 1. Oh, 10. Never mind. 10. 10.
Mine's also 10.
Okay,
Wisdom,
so
passive
you
wisdom?
all look at, like, you all come into the room. Well, Luna, you in particular, can hear noises that seem to be emanating from the stairs leading up. And only you are the one that can hear this.
No, I'm gonna tell the other. I can hear noises from the stairs. It's upstairs. What do you say? It's upstairs.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs.
It sounds like coming from upstairs. I don't know. Do we want to like go up sneakily? Go up and listen. Or what do we
I don't know. Do you want to go up?
Somebody go up.
Well, first, I'm going to come and open this door.
You try to open the door. Seems locked.
How about the next one?
Try to open that door. Also seems locked.
I guess we have to like find
This-
whoever's upstairs.
Sister, your kids would probably open these doors.
Yeah, okay. Oh, sister to save the day. Okay, do I have to, we have a bunch of keys. Do I need to make another perception check? Or
Uh,
investigation check?
Nah. I'll say you managed to figure the. You can tell by the keyhole looking at the door.
So I open the door, I open it up, and I jump on the table because I'm a little bitch.
So you just open the door. You looking inside. This seems to be quite
I didn't
a.
even look inside.
You don't even look inside. The door.
No, I just
Okay.
opened the door and I jumped on the table. Like I said,
So
because
since
last time
the door is open, though, you see your sister on the table in the fetal position.
I've PTSD.
Shake my head and walk into the room.
Dude, that
As you walk in, what you see is kind of an interesting room where, like, you're actually kind of in admiration, as you can sort of see various creatures mounted on the wall, some even taxidermied, like a bear on the floor. In fact, this is almost like a room that you would want to have in your tavern that you're trying to organize.
And
You also see in the middle a cage, and on the inside is a falcon that's
I forgot it's
pretty small, but just looked upon you and kind of flies, but doesn't seem to do anything.
Is it trying to attack or?
Seems like it flew a little bit and then kind of just is creeping out of the cage, but then put its head back in.
Can it leave the cage?
What was that?
Can it leave the cage?
Doesn't look it.
Oh, that's good. Can I just firebolt the bird while it's in the cage?
You could do.
No, we might be. What is this used for? It looks like useless.
What if it's not? So yeah, I'll just leave it for now then. I'll just look around the room.
Alright, make a perception check.
Yeah, I don't think I'll find anything.
Yeah. You're in too much admiration. This is the kind of room that definitely you're like, you know what, I wanted this kind of room back in the tavern.
Yeah, it's a nice room. Do any of these, I think they're night suits. You know, plates of armor.
Hmm.
Do they have weapons with them?
They don't really they don't have weapons on them, no.
This one has a shield though, doesn't it? Do these have shields?
No, they don't have shields. They're just suits of armor.
Can we take the suit of armor in the carriage when we steal it? Acquire it later.
Can you try?
We'll have to try that when we leave the place. They might be worth a bit. Okay, I'll skirt round this bird and open this door. Well, I'll try opening the door.
Yep.
I'll also tell the other guys that it's safe.
Alright. Is anyone else doing anything before Sin opens the door?
no.
No? So you guys are just hanging out in the banquet hall area?
Wait, I'm gonna tell them that I heard some noises upstairs. I heard some sound upstairs.
Yeah, you've already told us that, though, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
We just didn't care about it and wanted to search these rooms.
Well, should we go upstairs?
Sure, in a moment, I'm just checking out these rooms. Sin shouts.
So, looking through this door, what you see seems to be a very contained room. In fact, not really much is in here. You can see sort of like it has been laid out there, a few chairs. And right in the center, you actually see the remains of two dead bodies, though They are cut across the neck.
Are these servants or highborn people?
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. I can't tell.
Looking at them, too, they seem pretty similar to that of the working class.
Like peasants.
That's
yeah.
because you don't really know the difference between the hierarchy between the working class. What you do notice is just the fact that the method of killing is clean.
You know, I search their bodies. Another investigation review.
Yeah, make another investigation.
Bit better than last time.
So, looking at them, these working class, quite strangely, are actually wearing chain shirts.
Chain shirts. Is anybody wearing armor?
Wait, where are you going, Greg?
I saw.
Where? Are you just going back to the cave?
Yeah, Greg was outside. Didn't know what to do.
I thought you were in the banquet place, like here with everyone else.
I was there. Thanks.
Oh. I said all of you are in the banquet place, and then you all said yes.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, what are you doing, Greg?
Checking for meat.
Checking for meat. You find there's still the remaining meat on that table.
There gates. Yep, I have a meat.
Well, there's meat in the banquet hall too.
Dead meat.
It's not very good.
So yeah, Sin, you come upon the information that these are wearing chain shirts. What is it that you're doing?
Chain shirt, that's armor, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is anybody else wearing armor?
No.
Well, I don't think you need to wear armor. Because won't that like ruin your,
Oh wait.
I don't know, some of your class rules or something?
Yeah, Sanko's like,
Yeah, he can have unarmored defense
yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
be good.
Well, these aren't damaged chain shirts, are they?
No, like I said, the cut is on the neck.
I'll just take the chain suits off and I'll use prestidigitation to clean them from any blood. If there was
I want to go
blood
up
on
these stairs.
Oh, you gotta go up those stairs?
Yeah.
them. What armor have you got on, Suki?
I think it's leather.
What's Luna equipped with?
I think it's leather, isn't it?
Plastic bag.
Level. What AC do you get from it?
Isn't it like 13
13. What AC does this chainmail have? Do we know?
A chainmail has an AC of 13 plus the dex.
13 plus dex.
But she has to be proficient in medium armor.
Oh, it's medium armor. Are you not proficient in that, Suki?
I'm not sure.
She is... Oh, I haven't marked it down. I don't think she is. I have to double check. Oh wait, what armor is leather armor? That medium?
The leather is light, isn't it?
Might be right.
Can
Yeah,
anybody
leather is light armor.
wear it? I don't think I can wear it. Sorcerer doesn't yet.
is there a bunch of
Greg,
random
wire
televisions?
Yeah, I'll just take it then.
So you take a trade shirt.
Yeah, take both the train shirts. Might be able to get some money from that.
So Greg says go up those stairs where the dead body lies. And as you go up them, you seem to be in the midst of a hallway.
Okay.
Alright, the squares are going to be a bit funky. Just put you there for now.
Going that way.
Alright, there's a few doors. There was also actually, sorry, door down there.
We're going this door. The north.
Yeah.
That one.
So going through in there, you can see that this seems to be the place where some of the workers were living. You can kind of see that it's just a simple room, not really that much in it.
Okay. Leave and go to this room.
Similar case that what you see.
We should look a whole way down.
It's okay. Greg's gonna hoover up all Luna's loot.
I think that must be the
Greg's gonna take a quick nap.
Having a short rest?
Yeah.
Well, Greg is up there, resting on the bed.
Oh, goes short rest. Might as well use the air tires.
Luna, while that's happening, you are hearing that noise loud from the stairway coming to the west.
Okay,
There's also a snoring noise.
I'm gonna hide.
Where are you gonna hide? You don't know what's up there.
Wait, are you
What is it
meaning,
that you guys are doing down here?
are you meaning here? Is it becoming louder and louder?
It doesn't seem like it's coming down.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
I guess you guys won't know where Greg is because I came from the outside and went up there.
Yeah, we have no clue.
So I didn't know where you guys were, so I went upstairs. Now I'm sleeping.
Wait, up here?
You could check there.
No,
There's a
coming
door there.
from the west.
Also, there's no one. West here.
It sounds like it's higher, elevated.
Wait, is that stair going up?
Yes.
I'm scared. What if I go up and then like... What's here? Is that a door?
There is a door there.
Can I listen from the door? Is there any noise?
From the door, make a perception check. Yeah, you don't hear any noise coming through.
The question is, do I want to open that door and go upstairs? Where the other two?
Dina is in the fetal position on a table. And
There?
Sin just come out of the room holding a chain shirt.
What's going on? Do you want to open this door? Or do you... But I assume I can't open the door, right?
Well, you can try and open it.
Yeah?
Try to open it.
I guess. Or if I open it then.
Alright. You try to open it. Appears the door is locked.
Does anyone have the key?
It is
Indeed.
already.
Hey D, stop crying and open the door.
Which door?
This one.
Oh, okay. I compose myself, walk over to the door, clickety clackety.
Clickety clackety. Jiggles the keys. You open the door. And as you open the door, what you see before you will have to wait next time. To be continued.
Dragon Ball Z.
To be continued.
Power World.
Are we gonna get like 900 XP?
What is that?
You're gonna get 2 XP
No.
shared between you lot. So that's 1 XP somehow.
That'd be half, wouldn't it? 2 between 4. Half an XP.
Alright. But you don't do decimals in DND, so you just round down.
Oh, so we get 0.
But at minimum, you'll get 1. So you'll get 1 XP. In theory. Let me crunch the numbers. Okay.
Them combats weren't too bad though.
Combo was pretty smooth.
I got hit for 20 at
I
some point.
killed like almost.
Yeah, but usually we're all nearly dead by the end of it.
Yeah.
It's because you guys are now level 3.
Some normal 60 compared to normal.
Or maybe there's worse yet to come.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's true.
Oh god.
Glad I'm taking a short rest. I could use my hit dice.
It's okay, I have potions. And also I have healing.
Yeah. Well, yes.
So I give myself 10k XP since I don't know how much I got.
No. I'm still crunching the numbers.
Oh.
Hopefully, because it's taking that long, we're gonna get loads.
I doubt it. It's probably going to be like 200 if anything.
If we're lucky.
How much XP do you need to get to level 4? That was the...
I need like,
2700, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
2700.
It's the threshold.
Maybe fucking 2026 I'll get there.
I only need, I think, 809 XP to level up.
Here's the thing. Okay, there they go.
Did I write anyone? No, I didn't.
One second, actually. I'm trying to... So it's that. So you each get 175.
175.
Increase your XP by 175.
Well,
175. So we got 2066. Super. Yeah.
Yeah, not that far off.
How far are we to the next level?
Just about roughly just under 700 XP you guys need. I think it's 2700.
Yeah. We need 600 and what, 34? Yeah, once we level up, we can lord it over these 2 level 3 weaklings.
And the real gap is getting to level 5.
Isn't that like 4,000 or something?
Not gonna happen before.
Yeah.
That won't happen before.
6,500 is what you need.
Oh, then 6,500.
Yeah, like
Final
6,500 is the threshold. Like,
There's Final Fantasy expansion to come up before 11.5, so it won't ever happen.
The thing is, though, we may end up fighting stronger things that give more XP.
Yeah, I've been catching all these powers. Surely that XP should help my character.
yeah. No. In fact, you're gonna lose XP for enslaving him.
Oh, yeah, can I, like, we shouldn't have killed the people. I could have caught them with house.
So, yeah. Has everybody added their XP to the thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Andy, you added your XP?
Yes.
How much XP have you got, Andy?
1916.
1916.
I only got 1833.
Not too far behind.
Guess I can play an hour of Power World.
Are you playing it on our server, or?
Oh, when I log in.
And everybody good for Sunday next week?
I think so.
Oh, right.
So, remember, Sunday next week is D&D day.
It was a Power World day.
Yeah, that's every day.
I don't know if I can bottle it soon, though. I'm getting to the stage where I'm, like, closing in on level 50.
I mean, at that point, like, surely you'd be done with Power World.
Yeah, it's okay. I can finally play, what's it called? Turnip Boy. I want to play Turnip Boy soon.
I hope you guys enjoyed today. Excelsior.